Hi guys, in this episode I'm going to be painting this guy, one of the original out of production meltagun wielding Catachan guys. I don't know, Guardsman? Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, very old model, out of production, way cooler than the new meltagun model you can put together from like the Command Squad kit. Not that there's anything wrong with him either. I mean, you can make a cool model out of that too, but this guy just has so much more character. So, yeah, here's how I painted him. So to begin with, he's primed with Halford's grey plastic primer, same as every other model I make on this channel so far. Then Cadian Flesh Tone is the base coat for his skin. That's basically how I get all of my flesh tone started off on all of my models. Not really trying too hard to stay within the lines. Well, a bit, but I can fix it up later essentially. Then Flesh for the pants. Paint scheme is basically the same as any of the other Catachan models. I don't really change it up because I like the way I have it figured out so far. I might change it eventually when I repaint the army years down the line, but for now, this is how I do it. So it's Warboss green for the shirt or vest or whatever you call it. Then a Abaddon black for all the black details, so bits of the gun and his trousers, etc. Well, no, that's realistically the only two things. Oh, and his eyes. Yeah. The pupils of his eyes. But they come later. I'm waffling. Then I used Mephiston red for his bandana and his armband. Yeah, it's just kind of a thing with Catachan. They always have red headbands. Although I got some secondhand models off of eBay recently, and whoever had them had painted blue headbands on them. So I guess maybe they're pretending they're not Catachan. Then Scrag brown for all the leather bits, and the pouches and the giant knife holster. What do you call a holster for a knife? Sheath? Not really, that's like a sword. Anyway. Lead belcher for the metal bits. It's just my favourite metal colour. Great coverage. Like all my other videos, I say it again, I'm using almost entirely Citadel paints for this project, except for two washes, which are Vallejo. For some white details, I'm using Ushabti bone. I should really learn how to pronounce that. Or maybe I'm getting it right, I'm not sure. But that's the problem, I'm not sure. And yeah, now I'm going back over everything and just cleaning up the edges and making sure I didn't make too many mistakes going forward. Although, the mistakes don't really matter too much. It's all character. Or at least, I can pretend it's character. But it's just any mistakes where I put a blatantly wrong bit, or there was a bit there where I forgot to paint his thumb on the back of the meltagun, which is pretty fragrant, we'll say. So these are the washes. I just put on the flesh wash, and now this is the black wash. So flesh wash for his flesh, black wash for everything else. And then I also put black wash on his face, just to pick out his details a bit more clearly. And then on to highlighting. So basically I just highlight with base coats again, but less of them, so they're just a bit brighter than where the black wash has gone on. And then the only exception then is I add an extra layer on the skin. Oh, and onto the black I put a bit of grey. But yeah, and you can also see I put black on the rim of the base just to give it its first coat, because it takes a couple of coats to make it look right. But yeah, in general, just highlighting with the base colors sparingly. Oh, and I did his eyes. I've been trying to do eyes on all my models recently. I used to bother, I used to just keep them black with the wash, but you know, I'm trying to get a bit better and put a bit more detail in. I had to fix this guy's eye. His right eye on the left hand side for the rest of us a few times, but I got there eventually. So that was just a wall filler as his basing material. So I do with all of this army. I paint it with Mornfang brown just to make it look like mud. And then I tried this new wash. It's a Vallejo giant tub of wash. It's kind of, well, I hate the bottle for a start. It's a big tub and it leaks everywhere, but it gets a good finish. And then PVA glue mixed with water and then some flock. And that's actually just it. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with this guy. I've fallen into a pretty good routine where I can get a few of them done at a time. I'm painting 3 at a time at the moment. I could probably do more, but 3 seems to be a good amount to get done in about a week. So we'll stick with that for now. So enjoy my spinning Guardsman as ever, and cheers for watching.